I have a question.
So our scripture reading for today, guys, uh, will be in First Nephi chapter 8. Please join us in reading First Nephi chapter 8. So we'll have three verses each, okay?
So we just finish.
So Lehi sees a vision of the tree of life. He partakes of its fruit, and desires his family to do likewise. He sees a rod of iron, a straight and narrow path, and the mist of darkness that enshroud men. Sariah, Nephi, and Sam partake of the fruit, but Laman and Lemuel refuse, about 600 to 592 before Christ. That's BC. And it came to pass that we had gathered together all manner of seeds of every kind, both of grain of every kind, and also of seeds of every kind. And it came to pass that while my father tarried in the wilderness, he spake unto us, saying, Behold, I have dreamed a dream, or in other words, I have seen a vision. And behold, because of the thing which I have seen, I have reason to rejoice in the Lord because of Nephi, and also of some. For I have reason to suppose that they and also many of their seed will be saved. Sarah,
Oh my
4,
God.
5, 6.
But behold, Laman and Lemuel, I fear exceedingly because of thee. For behold, methought I saw in my dream a dark and dreary wilderness. And it came to pass that I saw a man, and he was dressed in a white robe. He came and stood before me. And it came to pass that he spake unto me, and bade me follow him. And it came to pass that as I followed him, I beheld myself that I was in a dark and dreary waste.
And after I had traveled for the space of many hours in darkness, I began to pray unto the Lord that he would have mercy on me, according to the multitude of his tender mercies. And it came to pass, after I had prayed unto the Lord, that I beheld a large and spacious field. And it came to pass that what I beheld a tree whose fruit was desirable to make one happy.
And it came to pass that I did go forth and partake of the fruit thereof. And I beheld that it was most sweet above all that I ever before tasted. Yea, and I behold that the fruit thereof was white, to exceed all the whiteness that I had ever seen. And as I partook of the fruit thereof, it filled my soul with exceedingly great joy. Wherefore I began to be desirous that my family should partake of it also, for I knew that it was desirable above all other fruit.
And I was out of my eyes, that perhaps I might be stronger in the body also I behind over the water, and it ran along, and it was near the tree of which I was found to be the fruit.
14.
14.
And I looked to the whole whence yet it came, and I saw the head thereof a little way off, and at the head a foot and stem in my heart, and they stood as if they knew not whither they should go.
Okay, last 15.
15. Last one.
And they came to pass that I be upon them, upon
Unto.
them, and I did say unto them with a loud voice that they should come unto me and partake of the fruit which was
Sorry.
desirable above all other fruit.
Okay, 16, 17, 18. Come on, louder.
And it came to pass that they did come unto me and partake of the fruit also. And it came to pass that I was desirous that Laman and Lemuel should come and partake of the fruit also. Wherefore I cast mine twice towards the end of the river, that perhaps I might see them. And it came to pass that I saw them, but they were not able to come unto me and partake of the fruit.
Okay? And I beheld a rod of iron, and it extended along the bank of the river, and led to the tree by which I stood. And I also beheld a straight and narrow path, which came along by the rod of iron, and went to the tree by which I stood, and it also led by the head of the fountain unto a large and spacious field, as if it had been a world. And I saw numberless concourses of people, many of whom were pressing forward, that they might obtain the path which led unto the tree by which I stood.
And it came to pass that they did come forth and commence in the path which led to the tree. And it came to pass that there arose a mist of darkness, yet even an exceedingly great mist of darkness, in so much that they who had commenced in the path did lose their way, that they wandered off and were lost. And it came to pass that I beheld others pressing forward, and they came forth and caught hold of the end of the rod of iron, and they did press forward through the mist of darkness, clinging to the rod of iron, even until they come forth and partake of the fruit of the tree.
And after they had partaken of the fruit of the tree, they did cast their eyes about as if they were ashamed. And I also cast my eyes round about, and beheld on the other side of the river of water a great and spacious building, and it stood as it were in the air, high above the earth. And it was filled with people, both old and young, both male and female, and their manner of dress was exceedingly fine. And they were in the attitude of mocking and pointing their fingers towards those who had come and were partaking of the fruit.
And after they had tasted of the fruit, they were ashamed because of those that were scoffing at them. And they fell away into forbidden paths and were lost. And now I, Nephi, do not speak all the words of my father. But to be short in writing, behold, he saw other multitudes pressing forward. And they came and caught hold of the end of the rod of iron. And they did press their way forward, continually holding fast to the rod of iron, until they came forth and fell down and partook of the fruit of the tree. 31 to 34.
And he also saw the multitude filling the towards the great and spacious building. And it came to pass that many were gathered in the depths of the fountain and the grove, and many were lost among his beard, and they were in his road, and the great multitude that did enter into the strange building, and after they did enter, behold, their eyes and that those that the partaking of the fruit also that headed themselves.
34 to 36.
These are the words of my father. For Ascanius had heeded,
Heathen.
heeded them had fallen away. And Laman and Lemuel pointed not of the fruit, said my father. And it came to pass after my father had spoken all the words of his dream or vision, which were none, he said unto us, because of these things which he saw in a vision, he exceedingly feared Laman and Lemuel. Yet he feared lest they should be cast off from the presence of the Lord.
37. And he did exhort them, then with all the feeling of a tender parent, that they would hearken to his words, that perhaps the Lord would be merciful to them, and not cast them off. Yea, my father did preach unto them. And after he had preached unto them, and also prophesied unto them of many things, he bade them to keep the commandments of the Lord, and he did cease speaking unto them. So guys, this chapter 8 It's
Okay.
about the vision of Lehi.
Lehi Street.
Lehi stream, the tree of life. But uh, more on the specific um, translation of this or the meaning of the tree of life, we will read that in chapter 11 when Levi inquire of the Lord regarding the meaning of it. So we will just discuss in, in, in chapter 11 the meaning, the tree of life, the spacious building, and the people who are moving forward to eat the fruit. As to uh, let's continue reading the book of Mormon. So thank you guys for today. Tomorrow we'll be reading chapter
9 and 10.
9 and 10, okay? So thank you.
Is that
What film is Love
Shut
One
it up.
Another?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love